Bye.
That's actually the intro. Carry on.
We are Snap Out. This is Leia for the first time ever in the podcast. This is Kron.
Kron? You did that the last podcast.
This is Chris John Newman.
This is Jonathan.
And I got here today. I've seen many beavers in my life, but I got one of my favorite beavers ever. Melisandre's Beaver.
Oh,
but you can't talk for jack shit.
the feels.
Sorry.
Could you take us through your top 10 beavers that you've seen in your life?
Yes, Julian.
Yes, I can. Number one. No, I should start with 10, right? 10 was definitely Cassandra. Cassandra, she was a bit hairy, she was a bit sticky, but I'm just reading things and looking at them. All right.
Was Barnstormer.
Oh yeah, so we got here in Dover.
How do you actually pronounce your guy's band name? I'm pretty shit at pronouncing band names, evidently.
Melisandre, yeah.
It is Melisandre's.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like off Game of Thrones.
Because I was calling the Vega sets. That's right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The Vega sets.
Don't call them that.
Okay,
Don't
but
call
then
them
I
that.
luckily did that earlier and got corrected, so it's fine.
Corrected by me.
No, well, yeah.
I'll say, like, don't call them that. They won't do anything about it. They're almost like
You look at me like
classic
they're
band.
gonna
They'd just
like,
be like-
there would be fucking hell to pay if I did.
they're like the kind of band that will just run with it, just to like not cause a fuss. 3 years later, they'll be like, "Oh, we're actually called the Vega Sets."
Yeah.
Like, oh, guys!
You'll see me at a gig like 3 years later, and it's like, cunt, they're cool.
All right. So we're here.
That was a good podcast,
Oh,
guys.
we're getting serious now.
Yeah.
No, we're not. I don't know what to do. I never had a guest.
So yeah,
before.
we knew our guest before, so we're gonna ask really generic, stupid questions. Oh, probably not.
We're gonna start with that, and then we're just gonna go freestyle.
Yeah.
Raw dog.
Just rapping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it.
Yeah. Drop
Yeah.
some lines of some shit.
I have not got a single line inside of me.
I tried to make a sexual joke. I couldn't think of one. When the fuck did you guys start as doing band things?
Easy peasy. 2016. Been on the road for 3 years now. Well, I say been on the road. We just sat on a fat ass.
Sat on our asses right here on slightly less comfy sofas normally. Just got these because
These
you
are quite
guys were
comfortable.
coming.
Oh, nice.
It's fucking
Pure
great.
coincidence. Yeah, when did we start? Our first ever gig was for our mate's birthday leaving party.
I can tell you when that was. That was 25th of August 2016. That was our first gig.
See, he's like me. I remember all the dates for everything we do.
Yeah. I don't.
You know, when your best friend leaves your life, that really scars.
I remember when we broke up, because we did break up.
Really?
Yeah, we genuinely hated each other for like
5
years.
Yeah.
Have you told that story on the podcast already?
yeah.
Well, okay.
But I mean, not
Sounds like
really properly in deep detail. You guys ask us questions.
I don't
too.
want to. Is it going to cause shit?
No. No, we fucked since, so it's fine.
Which one's power bottom?
Huh?
Who's top and who's bottom?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm always top, man. I like.
I think we're going to cause another argument.
I like my bottoms just to be dead and let me do all the work. So I get all these girls for sure. I don't mind them. Yeah.
I mean, at playing dead, of course.
Playing dead,
Not
sure.
actually.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's not like they're asleep or
that.
actually dead. Yeah, no, never would do that.
Anyway, the answer to your question before we moved on to necrophilia, 2016.
2016. Okay, cool. Just
I want to know if
There you go.
Beaver comes from Justin Bieber and Butthead. That's why.
Beaver.
Oh yeah, where did the fucking name come from?
Now it does. Now it does.
Yeah, where's the name?
Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber and Beaver.
So-
Beaver and Butthead.
I think Beaver and Butthead
It's
is my
Beavis by Beaver and Butthead.
It's not Justin Bieber also.
Yeah, man.
Where's your name? How'd you get that?
We when we were forming, we sent each other a list of about 100 names, and now we searched them the other day, didn't we? And there's some pretty good names there, but
We ignored all those.
the one that just made us laugh at the time was Melisandre's Beaver.
But there was a story behind that, though, wasn't there?
Yeah, so we went to the Isle of Wight festival fucking ages ago. It was like 2000 and fucking I don't care. And the lady that performs the lady that plays Melisandre, Caris Van Houten, she was performing at the Isle of Wight, and we wanted to go and see her. We didn't know what her name was, didn't know what her band was, and our buddy convinced us that her band was called Melisandre's Beaver. So we spent a long time searching the Isle of Wight for Melisandre's Beaver, never found it. And
Wow.
So we had to make our own.
Yeah, so
Yeah, that's cool.
Well, with a name
Now
like
it
that, it's
exists.
an untapped gold mine, really. That's just success waiting to happen.
BBC are clamouring at the door to get. They cannot wait to get that tongue-in-cheek
so
name
you guys
on.
that are on the radio later,
We are on BBC Radio Kent. I'm not sure they realise
and
we're
they
on
have
the
to
radio.
say your name
I think they do.
out loud.
Well, our name got published in the local paper this week,
It did.
so
Yeah.
BBC have got no excuses.
The highly regarded Folkestone and Hythe Herald,
Yeah,
Oh,
which I know you'll have heard of.
of
Yeah,
course.
exactly.
Yeah, world famous.
One of my first sources of information.
Yeah, it's my favourite herald. Yeah, so do people call you Mel B as well? 'Cause
Yeah.
I've heard that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Okay, cool.
Do you like Mel B?
Mel's
Many
B.
people that can't pronounce Melisandre is like, you pricks.
What, foreigners you mean?
Oh man, I'm gonna have it recorded now. I can.
No, it's not the first time you've heard that.
No.
I was just thinking, because our original band, well, I guess it was our original band name, maybe for like 3 days. Do you remember what that was? It was
No.
your fucking idea.
No.
Drop the Whale.
Drop the whale. Yeah.
Yeah, and only you would know where that comes. Why?
Banger, write that down.
Yeah, drop the whale.
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
Okay, cool. That was a great story.
You know.
I thought we would have a bit of like.
If you know, you tell, man. I don't know as well.
What was your first band called?
My first band was called Sentido, which is... It's a Spanish word, isn't it?
Sentido.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
asked
yeah,
one of the
yeah.
Brazilians.
Sentido.
It's Spanish, right?
Yeah, but...
They're all the same, right?
yeah.
It's like sentido is like
Sentido.
the
Like
direction or
senses. Or...
maybe. Yeah.
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 Sentido can
Or
be.
meaning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Means what?
Hang on, is it pronounced Sentido?
In
Sentido.
Portuguese, yes.
Yeah.
In Spanish, it's sentido.
What does it mean?
It means like direction or
So
like
you were basically called One Direction.
or
in
something.
Spanish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, now it comes with it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Mine was called Blood Fist.
Wow.
I was 15 years old, a little prick, and I was
I
like,
was-
let's call ourselves Blood... let's call ourselves Blood Fist!
Yeah.
And everyone's like, yeah, rock on,
Shit,
Blood
wasn't your
Fist!
band back in Brazil?
called flipping out.
Yeah, called Flipping Out.
That's fucking great.
Yeah, and then you come here and now it's called
now I'm
Snap Out.
Snap Out. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's pretty. I think Chris just heard my first band's name and he made up Snap Out, and he's just like, no, I have this whole story why I got this name.
It's a shit story. I was reading a Batman comic.
Mm. Oh,
and,
really?
and a Batman grabbed a professor and he's like, "Come on, man, snap out of it." That was it.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
And that grabs you. You saw that and thought, fucking hell, that's my band.
Yeah.
And amazingly, when we Googled it, there was no other
Yeah,
bands.
there is no other band called Snap Out, and
Yes,
that
there
just
is.
fucking weirds me out.
It's hard. You're hard
It's
to
hard to-
find
hard to
on...
tag
Yeah, but
you.
Snap Out's such a fucking. I feel like it's generic.
Yeah.
Like there should be loads of bands called Snap Out.
And it came from Batman, man.
Yeah. So that's fucking cool.
That's
Why
why
the guy with the Marvel tattoo on it.
Yeah, I got a Marvel too. But we know Batman, yeah.
I thought that was a birthmark. I was like, shit, that birthmark is fucking cool. Looks just like Marvel.
Tell us about the harp stuff that you guys did. How that all came about.
It all came about because like the Harp is an amazing place. Like if you watched like Always Sunny in Philadelphia, imagine Paddy's Pub but with music. So it's just like dingy,
Lovely.
lovely.
In a
They
dingy way.
serve like amazing beer. The Chris and Mel are really really friendly, but it's the same old story with local music venues. They're struggling
Yeah.
because there's a Weatherspoons 3 minutes down the road.
This isn't just your normal music venue, though. They're so supportive of bands.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how much money they've made behind the bar. If the place was empty, they will still give you the money they agreed to, and they will not. You know, they won't flip an eyelid. They'll
The
be
shit like
"There's-
that's incredibly rare these days.
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
You don't get venues like that really at all. I mean, so the guys that run it are basically the promoters as well for the shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For most of them.
Yeah,
most
so
of
like
them, yeah.
that is extremely rare.
So they'll always make the effort and put posters up and chuck it out on the interwebs and
They try to promote things.
yeah, they'll
You
try
know,
and actually
holy
promote
fuck,
things.
Yeah.
That's good.
Because I mean, for the most part, at least from I feel like I keep saying this like a fucking beating a dead horse, but I feel like the scene in London's a bit
It's difficult.
difficult. From what I see from outside of London, for you guys here, like in Kent and stuff.
Well, it's difficult for us because you've got that London barrier,
Yeah,
and once you break out, like, because Kent's good. Kent's got a really good punk scene.
Yeah, that's what I've
People
seen.
get involved.
Yeah.
You just have to, like, reach out and tap out.
Yeah.
London's fucking hard.
Yeah.
But once you're above that, the music scene explodes. It's just London.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a struggle. From what
Even for us that we live there.
Yeah, I mean it's a bit dog eat dog. You know, without trying, we've spoken about this on podcasts before, and I don't want to say too much because I don't want us to like stop getting shows. But it's just like I feel there's sometimes a degree of favoritism.
I'm going to stop you right here. I can bet you a large sum of money that none of those stuck-up promoters, shit bags from London, are watching this podcast.
Probably fucking right.
Because that would mean they were supporting another band.
Yeah, you're right. It's just like, you know, I from what I've seen, and like I've been trying to get shows outside of London now for a bit.
Yeah.
For us, and you know, I mean,
It's more friendly.
everyone's
more
a
of
lot
friendly
more friendly
experience,
and like accessible, and it's not only that, but it's the bands helping each other out. I mean, you guys invited us out here to do this today, whereas in London, like, you never get that.
Yeah.
Bands never try and help each other.
We're not going to like blow our own trumpets or suck our own chodes or anything. But
Because we suck each other's instead.
Hey.
Go on.
no, that's the end of the story.
We're just not gonna.
We're just not gonna, you can't make us.
Until you've turned
I'm not
out.
doing it. No, but we pride ourselves on the fact that we're a band that, you know, we put a lot into networking. We're always at the front of the show. We'll be there at the beginning. We'll be the last to leave. Like
Yeah.
Mel Gibson in that shit fucking Vietnam film.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, we pride ourselves on the fact that, you know, we care about venues, care about bands, and even if we don't like the band, we'll still support them and stay till the end. And there's
Yeah.
not enough people like us.
We were soldiers, I think.
It's true.
Yeah.
You're 100% right. we is it? Yeah, that's like the Royal Engineers. Their slogan was the first in, last out. So you're like the Royal Engineers of the punk
Oh,
scene.
thanks, mate. You're like the Royal Engineers too.
So fucking cool. So no, but it's we're kind of, we feel the same.
Yeah.
In the sense that we've been back together now for about a year, or since March would have been a year, and we want to. In the last few months, we've been trying to build a scene within the scene, almost in London. So a collection of bands that help each other out, because there is already a collection of bands. That there's just no way.
Nice one.
I love
Yeah,
it. It's
it's
beautiful.
good.
There's just no way into that circle.
A good friend of mine, Andy Lamb, who's a good friend of ours.
Yeah,
Andy Lamb.
we've
He's,
spoken to him.
he's doing this thing at the minute where him and his son's band, what's their new name?
The long game.
Long Game. They're trying to do this thing at the minute where they're going into local schools and playing free shows for local schools, and are trying to like get the next generation of music lovers up. So they're going and like trying to snag these kids. Trying to snag these kids at the right age.
Early, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, sort of
get when they're fresh.
tickle their interests.
Yeah.
And then sort of invite them to free shows, and then when they grow up, hopefully we'll have a new generation of
Yeah.
That's
music
how it
lovers.
should be done. And like, I've said similar things in the past where like, so you have a bigger band that's in the scene, and in my eyes, they should be grabbing the smaller bands, helping them out, bringing them on the shows to help bring them up.
There are bands like that.
There
around.
definitely are
Yeah.
bands like that, but there aren't enough. Like,
So it's all in the hands of the PR people and the managers now.
Yeah.
Like to get anywhere on Spotify or anything, you've got to be chucking money at another person to do
Yeah.
that for you
exactly.
because they've got the content.
But when it comes to things like Spotify and things like that, like there is no much of a choice.
No.
You have to, just fork out.
You
money.
have to play the game, and
Yeah, that's just how it is now. But I think when it comes to gigs, when it comes to booking gigs and getting gigs, it won't. I don't think it will ever stop being just down to human contact and people.
No, exactly.
And
But
so that way it can change from what it is, especially in London.
it depends what your end goal is as a band as well. If you want to if you want to be playing main stage, fucking Reading or whatever, then you do have to fork out, and you do have to. Like Slaves did it, didn't they? All their,
Yeah.
you know, all their dads paid for all the equipment and
Yeah,
the PR
yeah.
and stuff. We love Slaves. Slaves.
We've already been over this. They're not watching. Or listening, of course. Available on multiple platforms, I assume. Whilst we're on there, I bet your feet look fucking lovely on that.
When I was 14 years old, I got told I had cute feet.
They
By who? Your
seem very
mum?
soft from what I'm
I'd give you that.
Don't fucking touch them! Fucking kick your tits clean off. Jesus.
now my day's ruined,
I
man.
just met you and you're trying to
I
strip my
think
feet up.
your feet.
I was just
kind of
thinking
soft.
about it for so
well,
long.
would you say
Remarkably,
cute?
really not. Oh, there's a bit of hair on there. I fucking got hairy toes, man.
Have you?
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too. Yeah, mine are quite bony.
Yeah.
That's why I just wanted to touch a nice pair of feet
Just
for
to see what
once.
it's like. I generally don't really like feet at all. I think the only but yeah, I mean, you got good feet, man.
Thanks. I don't want people touching my feet. When I was like a little bit younger, I had this nightmare that these like sort of drilling bugs were drilling into my feet and it fucking hurt. And ever since there, I don't want to
I
like.
was telling the guys
That happens in Brazil. It's called a geographic bug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
those exist.
Yeah, they do a little map on your feet, like, cause it looks like they're doing little roads and stuff, and
What
like.
the fuck?
Brazil sounds lovely.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah,
Yes.
Brazil sounds fucking amazing.
You're not getting shanked in Rio. You're getting your feet like invaded.
I never
by
had it, though.
spiral bugs.
I never.
Oh, good.
I mean,
yeah.
Maybe that's what you were trying to do when you were touching my foot.
Maybe.
I had a dream last night that I shat myself. Because
The only reason why you dreamed that is because you actually shat
so
yourself.
I had I don't like calling them pajama bottoms because it just sounds weird to me.
Men's casual wear.
Yeah, exactly.
Long bottom.
Long bottoms. Yeah, just some.
We don't give a fuck. We
Long
play shows in
johns.
pyjamas. Do you want to play in pyjamas tonight?
Yeah, but weirdly you have to wear your pants because otherwise you get
You
sweaty.
get right sweaty
It's weird.
balls
How does that
in
work?
pyjamas.
You wear pants, you don't get sweaty. But if you just wear your pajamas,
I
sweaty
think because
as heck.
the heat
Yeah.
gathers, and there's just heat, and there's no divide with the box. With the boxes, there's divide. Does that make sense?
I see what you're saying. I see
Yeah,
what you're
big
saying.
science to that.
Well, it keeps your bush in check as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
So that will be like cooling you.
but yeah,
We've got a couple of
It's
Brazilians
like-
here. They don't know what a boosh is.
It's
Mate.
like
You don't
when-
have to explain what a boosh is.
It's your fucking pubes. It's
I
like when
imagine.
you wear tights. Have you ever noticed that? You're actually colder when you wear tights as a man because
No,
the
no.
hair it
No.
puts the hair.
On that boat trip where we were dressed as chicks, I was fucking like praying for a pair of tights. And when I got those pair of tights in Roy's of Wroxham, if you're watching,
They will definitely be watching.
yeah, my legs were substantially warmer.
Were they like extra thick, warmy tights?
Yeah, of course.
Well,
not
there you
much.
go. I'm talking about like normal girls' tights.
like nylon tights.
Yeah,
Mm.
they ain't warming. Oh
I
no.
don't think I've ever worn tights. Do you think?
No,
What are you up to later?
Well, I'm always game to wear tights.
Ooh.
We wear tights.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure.
Get
Yeah.
the dress up
But
box.
as I was saying, when I shat myself,
In
I
your
was
dream.
wearing these long jorts when actually to sleep in bed last night.
Yeah.
And in my dream, it felt like I shat myself and it just patterned into my fucking trousers. It felt really fucking real.
If you
Like-
did that in an art gallery, you would be a millionaire.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And they just
Give it a go.
yeah, I should. And yeah, but I did shit myself.
There is some guy, I saw him in the news like last week, who has been putting ink up his arse and like projecting it across the canvas.
Oh boy.
And,
I take it that wasn't BBC News.
oh no, BBC can fuck off. We established that earlier.
We're going to be on BBC later on.
And they can fuck off.
They can still fuck off. Yeah, I agree.
It's like the fart guy from Jackass.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, he can
yeah.
suck air into his own ass.
What a legend.
Yeah. How do you even get around to knowing that you can do that?
We just have to try, man.
What is question, right? Has anyone here tried to suck air into their ass?
No.
No.
Someone here.
I have
could-
seen a mate do it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How
Like,
do you do it?
like when I was like 8.
You need a powerful sphincter.
Yeah.
He was just like, fucking check this shit. just got his ass out and started. I'm not going to
That's
say.
almost like your colon is a lung. Because lungs are what take in air, so.
Man, I think probably you learned this in yoga.
I think
Really?
I don't know what kind of yoga class that was that you went to.
Call the police. That is not a yoga instructor.
There was a big guy behind me. And he told me, open your ass. It's just yoga, man.
Time for the downwards dog.
And Dawson comes out. Yoga fire. Street fight.
God.
I just want to know why you left One Direction to play punk rock, man.
It wasn't doing it for me. I wasn't all the girls screaming at me.
He said, One Direction.
Yeah. We don't get many girls screaming at us. We actually had one of our mates come up to us the other day and just be like, "Oi, you need more double XL t-shirts."
Oh, that's brilliant.
So our primary audience is our mates and fat fucks.
Lovely fat fucks.
Well, your mates
If
are
you're
fat
watching fat fucks, we love you.
Do you remember that guy at the harp that used to turn up with his disco walking stick?
He's probably dead
I
now.
reckon he's dead.
Nah.
He used to turn up, right, he had a walking stick and it had like disco ball on the end that used to flash loads of lights. And he used to just party.
He would never dance to us though. We would always get him off the dance floor.
He was like 180 years old.
That's a bit too much for me. I'm off.
Now that I have 3 British people on the sofa.
Oh, well, 2 on that one on this one.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
The baby was born. How'd you guys feel about
Don't give a
it?
fuck.
Cool.
Nah.
Because I just wonder
I don't
sometimes.
give a fuck.
I just wonder sometimes.
Just because we're English, Julian, doesn't mean we're fascinated by the fucking royal family.
But it looks like everyone is, man.
No. That's a no offense, a foreign misconception.
Yeah.
He's been in the world what, like
3 days?
3 days?
Yeah.
He's lying on his arse and earns more than us.
Yeah.
He's doing fucking good.
I'm
He's
glad
better than us.
that's like not the situation.
No.
Because I used to have this friend that was really like punk rock and stuff, but he loved the royal family. And I just don't understand this.
The only reason a Brit will love the royal family is if they get extra days off work, right?
Yeah.
So
Or if they vote for
we're
Brexit.
rooting for the Queen to make it to 2025, so she has a platinum jubilee because we'll get a day off work.
Oh, yeah.
Cool about this, isn't it?
Yeah. Do you remember the royal wedding? And there was like it was May Day, and then there was a royal wedding.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then, there was like a 1 day working week.
Yeah, was Harry's wedding a day off? Was that last year?
Styles?
I think it was the
Harry Styles.
no. I think
Going
it
back
was,
to
I
one
think
day.
it was William's wedding, which was.
Yeah, I remember that.
I mean, all weddings are fucking pointless. Let's face it.
I'm getting married in 2 months.
Have you ever thought about the royal
Muzzle
family?
tough.
Like, who do you reckon fucks dirtiest in the royal family? Like,
Harry.
do they fuck?
For sure.
Or do they-
100%
Is it just
Prince
like
Charles.
Will on the
Yeah.
in-betweeners?
Oh, but no, Charles probably...
Prince Charles.
Oh, yeah.
Just touch my ear, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Philip can't really see anything, so he's just fucking
Yeah.
freestyling all over the
But
place.
I like the Queen, man.
Like Camilla
You like
pegging
the Queen?
Charles.
Yeah.
She hasn't
I
done
wish
anything
have a
wrong.
lot of pictures of her in my wallet.
She was a looker.
Oh,
Like,
so
when she was younger, she was a
money.
fucking looker.
Was she hot?
Yeah.
once?
When she was younger, she was hot.
You're so shallow.
You would fuck the.
How old her?
What?
Now?
You fucked the Queen.
I
93.
think you would.
Can you say that?
If the Queen
Is it?
was,
Yeah, of course you can
all right,
fuck the
I'm,
Queen.
I'm
Wait,
talking
you
to,
can't fuck the
until
Queen.
she was about 40. If she was there, laying there, and be like, "Fuck me."
She would not say that.
Yeah, but if she was, it's just hypothetical.
She'd
say-
you
you
would
would
should
be
say, one would like you to...
Bed me.
yeah.
Yeah.
Slip a digit.
Finger up royal bumhole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slip one's digit.
It's a royal love.
You guys have been here an hour. And we're already talking about fingering the Queen's bum.
It's illegal to say bad things.
I wouldn't.
about
I wouldn't go straight in as
It's
well.
illegal
I'd pop a
to
little.
draw on a banknote of her face.
Is it?
Ah.
Yeah,
No, it
it's illegal.
fucking isn't.
You can't. If you hurt a fucking what?
If you hurt a goat.
No, I was gonna say goose,
Oh, right.
but it's not goose.
Swan.
Swan. If you hurt a swan, it's technically treason or something.
You can't hurt a swan, though.
No.
They're
Yeah,
like the
yeah,
Terminators. You can't fucking...
Because
Yeah.
everything belongs to her. If
Yeah,
you do
yeah.
something, you can be arrested.
Yeah.
There's more chances that a swan will hurt us, though. Because
We've,
they're angry animals.
We're going to switch it around. We're going to interview you for a minute. Is that
Okay.
all right?
Yeah, go for it.
Can you tell us about your worst gig?
Oh, that's a difficult question.
Have you done this on the podcast before?
We had a-
no, not the last
Good.
We
Gold
had a
mine.
pretty bad one at the Gunners pub.
gig. No, but that was like a month ago. But to be honest, we've never had a gig where it's just been where there's things that have made it bad. We've just had gigs where we've played bad.
Yeah.
That happens a lot. So, but we've just had gigs where
It's before me in the band.
no, actually, the Gunners gig was when you were in the band.
That's why it was good.
It was so good.
The sound was good. The drums okay.
But no, we unfortunately don't have any
We didn't have too many gigs yet.
terrible stories.
Today's gonna be my 11th.
The 11th show.
Yeah. So
Yeah. I keep count.
Do you like looking at yourself when you're playing? Because there's a big fucking mirror at the Louis.
Who was there?
Oh yeah.
I'm
Sweet.
just gonna
I've
look
never
at
had that
myself,
before.
not because I like it, but
Take
I'm
that
gonna
shirt off and just recreate the Pumping Iron video. Just
I almost brought the Pumping Iron T-shirt today.
Oh, you should have done.
Yeah.
We're all wearing vests tonight, though.
Oh, nice.
Don't know why.
Shit, we're gonna get out.
I've always worn. I wear a vest. I said, I think I play better in a vest,
Yeah.
and because I just think I do. My arms have more freedom.
Sure.
But now and then he started doing it, and now he's doing it.
You think about this way too much. Our last drummer, we just chucked him in a giant whoopee cushion costume and said, right, play the fucking drums. Play the fucking drums, and if you shit, you're out.
And what's your worst guy's gig? Worst?
Yeah, have you got
I'd
one
say.
in mind for that? No, is the answer.
I mean, Club Soho was pretty fucking dire.
Oh yeah, what's that? That's not what it's called. What's it
Club
called?
Moritz.
Yeah,
Yeah.
St. Moritz Club.
Oh yeah, I
St.
played there
Moritz.
before.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
fucking
Like a
doggo.
little basement, you barely can stand.
Yeah, the bloke who runs it's an absolute twat.
Yeah.
Fucking prick.
I don't remember who he was, but
If
it
you're
was pretty
watching,
shitty.
don't call me. We also supported like a Dutch band that came over. We played at the Harp, but that was good fun. But we played to them, and then they played to us. There was nobody else.
We've done that,
The
yeah.
worst gig we've ever as far as it goes for attendance was the Water Rats,
Yeah.
where we played
To
to
the
the sound
janitor.
guy.
There was a
That
guy
was it.
mopping the
he
floor,
enjoy it?
literally.
Yeah.
Did the sound guy like it?
No.
No.
I mean, like when we have gigs like that, like attendance, we don't really give a shit about. We just
No,
see it
it was
as like
same.
free practice or something. But
Yeah.
we've had gigs where we've.
Well, we had that gig at
absolutely
the
smashed.
Finsbury where
Played really bad.
my bass did not work.
Yeah.
And I mimed the whole set because something.
You mimed bass.
Yeah.
Just
Can you
pretend-
demonstrate how you mime bass?
Like you mind the gap between the train and the platform.
You just
Thank you.
Fucking foreigners, man. Just don't understand it, do they?
this is why it's the Chris and Julian show.
No, but like, what was I just saying? Oh no, it's like
Your
something-
bass went out.
It just bass completely cut.
You just play it with an unplugged
broke.
bass.
It just broke, so I just there was no sound, so I just had to pretend I was playing bass.
Yeah, I had one like that the other week at the Lighthouse, but just happens, doesn't it?
Did you have a little cry about it?
No, I just carried on. John had a little cry about it.
Hi, John. He probably is watching actually because
What
he's
the fuck is he?
very
What the
supportive.
fuck is
But
he?
don't talk about the worst. Talk about the best.
Yeah, it was the best gig you had.
Yeah.
Oh,
A lot
Louis.
of people.
Louis is my favourite place to play. It's
Really?
fucking great. I love
yeah.
Louis.
That'd be fucking good.
Yeah.
Just hometown shows are fun as fuck. Like all of our friends and family turn up. Everyone gets pissed. Everyone has a good time.
Yeah.
Especially with the Vegas set there tonight. It's gonna be fucking great.
Cool.
he's building it up way too much. Prepare for an anticlimax. But no,
Best gig.
the best venue we ever played is
Percy's.
Percy's in
Percy's.
Shropshire.
Okay.
Percy's a witch.
So
church.
they've taken over like this like old punk as fuck couple, but like with twinges of racism, but not overt. So they're still on our good side just at the moment. Have taken over this like old hotel,
Yeah.
and there's like they've made like a stage out the back that they permanently built into a patio area, but it's like a fucking freak show stage. It's incredible. They've got like a Wurlitzer stuck to the ceiling upside down, and then just loads of like cool retro shit, just all about like so much thought has gone into this.
Every single band that plays there signs the wall in a fluorescent
that's cool.
pen, so the UV lights just light the place up.
Oh wow.
Oh,
And
that's
then
cool.
inside is just fucking out of this world. There's a dartboard behind the bar. You can pay £3, throw a dart, you get whatever it lands on.
£2.50, I think, actually.
Sorry, well, I was driving that night, so I didn't really
Seen
get to
them all.
sample those flights. At the end of the night, they were like, here's your travel money. Do you want to come upstairs and see the taxidermy? We got some pizzas in the oven as well. We're like, great.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, went upstairs. There's a dead lion on the floor. There's a fucking like Elizabethan skeleton. There's a fucking iguana getting fingered by a goat or something.
Yeah. I joke about them being closet racist, but they were so nice. Like, if I'd asked, I think they would have given me a hand job. Like, they were so supportive.
You should have done well.
I should have. I was too busy doing the fucking dartboard
You were
thing.
fucking Jolly Roger that night. That was the night with the mental drive
One
back.
second.
What?
Do you guys know what Jolly Roger means?
No.
Do it. It's fine. Every time there's a
Do it.
British expression, I just bring it to them and just realise they don't know what it means. What do you guys think it means?
Do you think it? Do you?
It's like you're a little bit drunk, but you're also very excitable.
Yeah. Well,
Jolly Roger just means absolutely fucked. Really,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
I'll tell you what though is a question for Chris. Do you know what tank slappered means?
No, don't.
Oh, there you go.
Doesn't that just mean the same thing?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh,
You get tank
There's
slappered,
probably
yeah.
a million words in the English language or phrases for.
Well, we thought tank slapper was hilarious until our mate actually told us what a tank slapper is.
What is it?
And it's when you like a motorbike rider goes around a corner too sharply, and the fuel slaps against the side of the tank.
Oh,
We just
that's
adopted it.
quite factual.
Yeah, well, every day's a lesson, every day's a lesson. But yeah, we just adopted it to mean
That.
You can-
completely intoxicated.
You can tank slap on a canal boat as well, though. If
I've
you
done that.
really give it some beans.
Oh no, I was drunk in a canal.
Yeah.
Oh, tell us more.
It was my birthday, right? I was with Samir, who's a guy who has a band as well, and we were just in Camden, having a bunch of whiskey and shit.
A bunch of whiskey.
A bunch of whiskey. I'm not from this
We're
country.
British, we don't understand that terminology. Could you explain what a bunch of whiskey is, please? Does
a
it
lot of
grow on a
whiskey.
tree or?
It's so like flowers.
Anyways, I was there, and we were pissing on the canal together, and then and then the guy comes off the boat.
Which
and he's-
one you holding, man?
Don't cross the streams.
the guy comes off the boat and he starts pissing on the canal, and he just turns at us and like seems everybody sings at each other's penises today. So do you want to come in my boat? And we were like, yeah. And we went into his boat, and it was like a little blues party. It was fun. It was nice. There was women in there, which kind of makes us a little bit more at ease. Because we're like, oh fuck, man, it's not just a gay bang.
Yeah, because
Oh, thank God.
you didn't know what he meant by "come on my boat."
Yeah.
It didn't mean anything.
If it was just him, or if it was just guys, we'd be like, oh,
Just spent half the evening trying to inhale air in my arsehole, and now I've just got to like, get it ready for a big old plummet.
we stayed in the boat for my whole birthday, and we were just like jamming and stuff. But I was always like conscious that like he could just like
Bum you.
no,
Oh.
he could start driving the boat, and then when there's nowhere else to go, he can bun me.
Oh, there you go. So it eventually leads to bum.
Bun me.
When there's nowhere else to go.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
just
He's gonna like
no one can
sail
hear
you
you
into the
scream.
middle of the North Sea or something.
Yeah, he just goes to the
No, there's
dams.
nowhere else to
yeah,
go because of the implications.
Do you not have to
Swim or
negotiate?
give to him?
You have to enter the top-bottom negotiations, though, don't you?
Oh, that's
like
true.
get
Well,
the,
he's
get
always
the
stop.
top-bottom
We've
contract
already-
out.
Always stop. You lay down, stay quiet.
Yeah.
Do all the work.
Yeah, he could have sailed you out to international seas. There would have been no laws there either.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
yeah.
It's not illegal to be gay
Isn't that
though.
where you wrote tonight? What?
Glad to clarify.
Thank God.
Yeah, isn't that where you wrote tonight, or why you wrote tonight?
Yeah, that's why I wrote tonight, which
Yeah.
was is
As
a
in,
note
that's
song. or-
which we don't play anymore.
yeah,
Why not?
because it's horrible live.
Song about getting
If
bummed
you
on a canal
listen,
boat.
if you listen to our old stuff and compare it to our new stuff, it's like
It's different.
it's fucking different.
How's your new album going? Oh, it's fucking great, by the way.
Thank
Ah,
you.
thanks, man.
How's it
It's,
going?
it's been going well, I think.
Doing well.
Yeah, we don't know what to do with it too much.
Well, look, it's it's gotten us things.
Yeah, it's gotten us a lot of things. It was just
It helps to attach yourself to things.
Most reviewers won't touch you unless you've got an album. I've noticed that.
Yeah,
yeah.
but like the fact that we're we ain't gonna fuck all the reviews though. We tried and no one will fucking review our album. But no, it's like the Arnold Schwarzenegger theme is like I think it's helped us a lot.
Yeah, that was a
Because
lucky choice on our
It's
part.
just it's gotten us shows, it's gotten us interest. It's like I mean with all the fitness stuff, like the Pumping Iron video,
Yeah.
we had like tons of just like fitness instructors following us on Instagram.
Nice, nice.
Shit like that, and then we got we got a show at the Camden Underworld with this band from California called Arno Core. and we're playing there in July. So
Nice.
Yeah.
yeah,
What date?
Huh?
What date?
July 20th.
Oh.
So we're supporting them, and they are like, they dress like commando gear, the face paint, and all their songs are evidently named as the same as our songs because they're named after Arnold Schwarzenegger movies. But their songs are like strictly about the fucking films. Like,
You should all turn up as a T1000, just fuck them up.
yeah, well, I think we're
Just,
gonna
like, knock their heads
we're
into
gonna
toilets
try
or
and-
like-
we might play in our Pumping Iron stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
we play a little game where we ask you a question and you all need to like answer at the same time after 3.
okay, cool. I like this.
All right.
I like games.
So we're going to ask you a question. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, answer.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, ready?
Yeah.
The best Arnold Schwarzenegger film is 1, 2, 3.
Terminator
Predator.
2. What did you say?
Oh,
Predator.
shit.
Of course.
They've got you there.
Come on,
Terminator
man.
2. What would you guys say?
Everyone knows it's twins.
Hercules in New York.
Hercules in New York, yeah. One of the ones we chose not to do songs about, yeah.
That fucking shit one where he plays a Russian.
Oh, fucking.
Cocaine.
Cocaine. Do not drink.
We gotta do.
What's
we
that called?
Red.
Raw Deal.
Raw.
Never heard
Or was that
Red
Red
Raw.
Sonja?
Oh, you didn't do a razor either.
Oh, Razor shit.
No,
You
we
don't
didn't
like
do
a
it.
razor?
I was.
He's the only one who watched all the Arnold movies.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Twins is a joke, but I think a razor's all right.
No, it's just no. The thing is, there
could
is no
only-
such thing as a bad Arnold Schwarzenegger movie.
Ah, here we go.
Right? They're just some that are better than others.
End of Days.
And the
Fucking
days is
brilliant.
Oh,
amazing.
yeah.
And
I
the
like the
days, a lot
devil
of people
team.
say it's shit, but I don't think
It
so.
ain't shit, it's fucking
And
great.
Sixth
No, it's
Day,
good,
Sixth
yeah,
Day is
yeah,
good
it's
as
good.
well.
Sixth Day.
Yeah, with the cloning one.
Oh, I
Is it-
haven't seen that
You
one.
should go clone yourself so you can go fuck yourself. Fucking brilliant line. Why? Here's a question. Ainsley Harriott. Why?
Old this old chum, I'm going to go and get our Brazilian friend a beer.
Ainsley Harriott, because he came to practice one. We were always all a bit obsessed, like meme-wise, with Ainsley Harriott anyway, because he's fucking hilarious.
Oh, he's great.
But this idiot comes to practice one day and goes, "I've written a song. It's about Ainsley Harriott." And the only line he had was, "We love a bit of Ainsley. We love a bit of Ainsley. We love a bit of Ainsley." And we were like, "Fuck's sake!" But he had this really cool bass riff, so we were like, "Fuck, we're gonna have to do something with that." And actually, it developed into the song it is now.
That's fucking
So yeah,
amazing.
and so that it's kind of like your Arnie thing. Like it's become our thing. Ainsley Harriott, I think he does run that page. He is aware of our presence.
Really?
Ainsley Harriott.
Yeah.
We regularly comment on his lovely goods that he puts on, and he does some of the old
I
robot
really wish
spices
that we
and
had
stuff.
just done a fucking. You guys won't know who this is, but like done a fucking album about like Ben Shepherd or something. 'Cause
Dave
might-
Benson Phillips.
Yeah, so because
Someone
Arnold
random.
Schwarzenegger's like, although I could probably say this on the thing.
Maybe not.
No,
Don't know.
Do you know what I'm about to
Don't want
say?
to jinx
Don't know
it. Yeah, don't want to jinx
I don't
it.
want to jinx it, but Andy Lamb, you're talking about.
Yeah.
So he contacted us. He heard our album.
He knows Arnie.
I'm getting there.
Shit.
What the fuck?
All right, so he contacted us just out of the kind of his heart to tell us he really liked our album. Never met him before, but that was really cool of him. And we got chatting a bit. And he eventually tells me that some friend of his used to be like, when Arnie was governor, he used to be his like PA in California. She lives over here now. And she obviously still knows him. So he went to her wedding, which was in the States, and he met Arnold Schwarzenegger. And he told me the whole story, and then said he took a selfie, and he did this thing where where he was going to take a selfie of Arnie, and it was facing the other way of the camera, and Arnie actually went, "You got to put it in selfie mode."
Fuck off.
Brilliant. And then he sent me the fucking picture.
Show me.
I'll show you. And I'll find
Show
it.
me later when we're fucking.
But yeah.
Not on.
That happened,
watch or
and
whatever.
he said that there's a possibility that he could potentially get our album in his hands.
I reckon if I met Arnie, I'd be really, really disappointed because I'll be expecting like Terminator 2 on.
Yeah.
And I would get just a fucking ball sack with Arnie's face on it.
He comes across as a kind of celebrity who is like you expect him to be, though, like personality-wise.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
think it's a show.
No, that is him.
No, because
Yeah,
that's
Through
'cause
and
he
through.
came from obviously his weightlifting background and stuff, and he was never an actor, so he's just him. And they've been like, "Well, you're big, you can be an actor." Oh, okay.
He just plays himself.
Exactly. That's like The Rock.
Yeah.
No, I think The Rock. I think Arnie can act, but I think
Well,
The Rock can act.
had acting experience from wrestling anyway.
Well,
not acting.
I'm not sure.
Hey!
Have you seen John Cena try and act?
Yeah.
Oh
He
yeah.
cannot act,
Have you
but The Rock
seen-
can, and Dave Bautista can act.
Oh, yeah,
Batista
Dave
can act.
Bautista
Hogan
can
cannot act.
Yeah, well,
All right,
well,
Chris, you watch all Arnold's movies. How many times he kills a girl?
Kills
a
a
girl.
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 Kill.
Kiss.
Kiss.
Because
Fuck, I don't
I think I just saw one time.
No, I think every
No, yeah.
every
I've
movie.
never seen
No,
Arnie in a
no,
sex
not
scene.
every movie, man. Come on, man.
He always has a hot wife.
Yeah, but he never kissed.
He probably chose the actress.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want that one.
forgot to say, please. Yeah, the whole wife there.
But he never kissed, man. I just
Yeah,
remember
dude.
one, I think.
I think he
Not
kisses.
obviously in the Terminator movies he doesn't because
He's a robot.
Robot and he doesn't understand.
Predator, he doesn't kiss him, but
Yeah.
Jingle
He
all the
doesn't-
way, 100%.
I reckon if he stayed alive, he would have kissed a woman because at the end, it's like, I don't know why you cry.
Junior, 100% he kisses
Come here,
someone.
John Connor. Buckle up.
That running man, yeah? He
No,
kissed.
Running Man.
Running
maybe
Man.
he does.
I think,
There's a woman in that.
yeah.
He kisses someone on fucking
I
Kindergarten
only-
Cop
only
for
did-
sure.
Oh
Yeah.
shit. Commando he does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Predator he doesn't. Although him
No,
and Predator
Predator,
making
no,
out would have
Predator.
been great.
Yeah.
We'd love to
Sign
see
me
that.
up.
Because he don't like Predator face.
Yeah, what's
But
that
he
rule
don't.
of the internet? 34, is it? If it exists,
There's porn of
there's
it.
porn of it.
Yeah.
Arnie
You
and
can think of it.
Predator.
I'm afraid that's got to exist. Which reminds me,
Yeah.
after this, we'll show you a really fucked up video of Arnold Schwarzenegger in Brazil.
I don't want this to end. This is great.
You'll not be disappointed. I'm not going to tell you anything.
we're lining up quite a few things we need to see at the end of this.
Yeah.
Someone
Yeah.
write this shit.
We're gonna have to put a playlist on the fucking
yeah,
podcast.
Yeah,
just-
but this video is.
it's inappropriate. It's inappropriate for
It's-
sure.
Oh, well, I'm out.
It could only have happened in the 70s.
Yeah.
Check by
Oh,
yourself.
he did
Oh,
it-
right, okay.
I
I
swear
mean-
to God, this
I mean-
video, if he did it now, he probably gets charged of sexual abuse.
Or like U-Tree type shit.
Yeah, for real. It's
Oh,
bad,
jeez.
and I'm surprised that.
Oh, Arnie.
Oh look, Facebook just told me there's a gig.
By the way, if I ever meet Arnie, I hope he's dead Arnie, the abusive one.
yeah,
I want him to touch my face and be like inappropriate to me.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh Arnie, stop, no.
You're mine now. You belong to me.
Would you call him Arnie? You wouldn't call him Mr. Schwarzenegger.
Mr. Schwartz.
I can barely say Schwarzenegger.
Schwarzenegger.
You might have to break the always top rule, though.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no way.
Yeah, dude.
No way.
You reckon Arnie's
Do you
going to go
think you'd
limp
have
for
an
you?
option?
I think he would appreciate my skills on top.
Has anybody else got like an image in their head right now?
I do, and it's pretty disturbing actually.
Arnie
'Cause I just feel
playing dead whilst
stones
you-
bumping against my body,
Stones?
like
Oh God.
like bricks of a man.
He's not a brick of a man anymore.
No, he's pretty ripped
He's
now.
pretty ripped for an old
because
man.
he did get when he was governor, he got a bit chub, which is okay. He's an old man. He's allowed. Have you seen Vince McMahon like in '72?
No. Beefcake, was it?
He's fucking
He was always ripped. Though.
gigantic.
He was a
but
boss man.
72.
He was a boss man for a reason, though.
Yeah. Oh, what's your attachment with wrestling?
Fuck is that?
Oh, it's just similar to the fucking... It's a cat.
Oh.
It's a cat with, like, big, hairy balls.
Oh yeah.
Oh, sweet. Let's get that can in here.
Pissing all over your fucking vegetable patch.
What's your attachment to wrestling?
Hulk Hogan is fucking hilarious,
Yes, he is.
and that's it.
Potentially a little bit racist, but...
No, he's a massive, massive, massive man who is also a racist.
What did he do that he ended up in court? I forgot.
That was the Geica trial. Or
Yeah,
some
basically, it was like sex tape shit.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he was fighting to keep his dong private.
shit? Yeah.
Yeah, so he was married, and then like he released a sex tape of him just chugging away at some. Like,
It was
Poor-
there was an
poor
announcer for a wrestling company. His wrestling name was Bubba the Love Sponge. I'm not lying.
no, that's right, Bubba the Love
Yeah,
Sponge. Yeah,
and
he was a
he
good friend of his. Wasn't
Yeah,
he?
and
He was a really good
and
friend.
he fucked his wife. I think with his permission.
Yeah, that's right. Bubba the Love Sponge
Yeah.
gave Hulk Hogan permission to bang his wife and film it, and then Bubba the Love Sponge released it
Oh.
illegally.
Yeah.
And Hulk Hogan was like, "I'm not cool with this, brother."
Yeah.
Like a big fucking.
Have you seen it?
lawsuit. What, Hulk Hogan's sex video?
Well, they can add that to the list.
When I've like trawled through the internet, like I have sort of come over it and my clicking finger has sort of twitched, but then I've been like, no Hulk, no Hulk, and I haven't been able to watch it.
Turn that fucking camera off. We'll get the truth out of him.
We've actually been talking for 45 minutes now.
No, really?
Shit, we should
So
probably
we should
stop.
wrap up.
We
so-
have got a gig to go to as well.
Oh yeah, there's that.
Do we have any last?
We've only just gone to Hulk Hogan though.
It's true. We have any last statements though that you want to just leave it registered on camera?
Do you guys
forever?
have any new music coming out?
Yeah, we do actually.
We're going to get into the studio soon, yeah. We've got a song about Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Basically, we just got a new shit hot drummer. He's a drummer from Breaker Sets. He's fucking awesome. He's a great guy. And together we're writing some really fucking good songs.
Oh,
together.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Sweet.
All we need to do is get up in the morning tomorrow.
No. Hungover as fuck to go to practice. Oh.
Good luck with that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
practice.
have fun.
It's all right. So yeah, that's the plan, and then we're going to release. I think we're going to release 2 songs as sort of a comeback.
Couple of singles.
How long has it been since you released the last?
July last year was the
Oh,
album
okay.
come out.
July, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Cool. It's
Yeah.
gonna be a proper comeback then.
I hope so.
Here's a single. It's about Hulk Hogan. Yeah, that'll be it.
Yeah.
It'll
Thing
be
is, like, we
fucking
never
great.
want to be famous. We just want to have a good time. If people like enjoy our music, great.
Yeah.
That's what we said. If we get popular by circumstance, then cool. But I'm just happy to fucking play
Yeah,
music.
I just want to meet friends and fucking sit around
Doing podcasts,
doing podcasts
drinking
and
punk
drinking beer
IPA.
and shit.
Yeah.
Cool.
And no one's had any Barnstormer actually.
I'll try
Oh,
that.
that's another avenue. We probably shouldn't go down.
Do you have any statements, Chris? We have the gig in Folkestone, obviously.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, do that.
with you guys doing the thing.
Yeah, so there's a gig at the Folkestone.
The
The
Folkestone.
folks.
Harbury Strong.
There's a gig at Hartbury Strong on the 9th of June in Folkestone, and all proceedings goes to the hashtag Save the Harp campaign. Snap Out are very kindly offered to join us. We're not playing.
Someone put out.
However, it's £4 on the door, loads of great bands. Book the next day off work because we're all going to get trashed. It's going to be great.
Cool.
Hashtag fuck Weatherspoons.
And
Do you have any last statements, Leia?
Yeah, you don't have to ask me how are you, because I always answer, I'm sexy as always.
And with that, we finish up.
That's my ringtone.
With that, we finish the podcast today. See you, Chris. Yeah, good job, guys.